All right, it is World Food Day and the celebrations climax are underway in the county of Makueni. My colleague Tess Mtai is on that beat. Tess, good afternoon.
Well, hello there, Irene Muchuma. We are coming to you live from Makueni County. We've been camped here since morning for the World Food Celebration Day. Right now it's lunch hour, I understand, and most people would be seated having their hot meals. But yes, we are trying to understand how we can reduce the hunger rate that has been going high within during drought seasons. Most people bear the brunt of having no food. So we are linking with one of the official from Calro. Kindly tell us your name, introduce yourself, and we would like to know how would we boost the food production within the country.
Okay, I'm Dr. Lusike Wasilwa. I'm the Director of Crop Systems, Calro. In terms of increasing food availability or access in Kenya, we just need to grow the right crops in the correct agroecological zones, you know. So follow what we recommend. When we say these varieties do well in these areas, then plant those varieties in those areas. Don't mix them. Because otherwise, yes, you'll get a yield, but it will not be optimal yield. So we also want our people to diversify the foods they eat. You can't just keep eating ugali and skuma every day. Eh? Why can't you now have a pilau made from sorghum? Why can't you do that? For breakfast, drink uji from Wimbi. Why can't you do that? This is the year of the millets, 2023. How can we diversify what we eat, the different pigeon peas? Cooking food where we add groundnut in them. Nowadays we have groundnut powders. It increases the taste of the foods. So we need to diversify, increase the kind of biodiversity we're eating for food and even feed for the animals, and then cook our food differently so we don't eat the same boring food every day. Sukuma wiki. Oh no.
Okay, you're talking about adding value into different kind of meals, and also at the same time, some areas are not able to grow because they are arid, semi-arid. Do you think they will add into the food basket? And also, are we ready to add the value addition? Are we ready to pick up that? Do we have the right skills and the right kind of education for that?
By 2030, Kenya will be getting her food from arid and semi-arid areas because of irrigation. You know, the government has put so much investment in irrigating these areas. So the food takes a shorter time to grow and is very high yielding, and there's less incidence of pests and diseases. So with irrigation, we'll get a lot of more food being produced in these arid and semi-arid areas, because in the high rainfall areas, the land has been subdivided to the point that now there are plots with houses on them. So we have to depend on our arid and semi-arid areas and irrigation and the diverse foods that we have for the future. And the future is now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. So again, we are going to be linking up with one of an official from ICRISAT who would be telling us more about this World Food Day, and also we've seen different varieties of millet, sorghum, pigeon peas within this farm. So perhaps please start with your name, tell us your position at ICRISAT, and also tell us more about what we are seeing today.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much. My name is Henry Ojilong. I'm a plant breeder working with ICRISAT based here in Nairobi. Are responsible for the millets production in Eastern Southern Africa. What we have here is a demonstration plot for the different types of millets we globally have. We have about 20 different types of millets globally, but in the region we have sorghum, finger millet, and palm millet as the main millets grown. 2023 has been declared the International Year of the Millets, with the aim of making people appreciate the significance millets contribute globally. So millets are grown in dryland areas, which make about 60% of the population in the world. And this support people with limited access to other foods. So millets are highly nutritious if you compare to other crops.
Okay, growing up, we saw our grandparents farming some of these millet, but over time they've switched to other types of crops, and perhaps the uptake has continued to reduce. Do you think more farmers will continue taking up these and increasing the production of millet, wheat, sorghum, so that we can even have a larger market, larger produce to export?
Yes, there has been a great reduction in millets production in the previous 20 or so years, but especially with the increased awareness of the populace on the importance of millets, there has been increased demand. And so with increased demand, then the farmers will have to supply more. Secondly, climate change is coming, and with climate change, the main crops we have, like maize, are being edged out of the main growing area. So we are seeing millets being produced more.
Okay. So that is some of the details we have at the moment. We will be telling you more in our subsequent bulletin. Right now, we are just still going through the farms and learning more about these and how such semi-arid areas are staying resilient and bringing and producing their own food. Well, back to you in studio. My name's Teresa Mutai.